right,
Good to go.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of First to Worst. I will be your host once again, Dragon on your shirt, and today we're going to be running DOYS. All right. Well, DOYS, is there anything you'd like to say to chat before we get you going?
Do not come to Chicago. We hate ourselves.
Well, there you have it. Stay away from Chicago.
Chirac.
All right. Well, when you're ready, go ahead and we can get the rolls going. Ooh, looks like we got ourselves an 870 Marshall.
This is acceptable.
All right, that's the gun you're rolling with. All right, let me go ahead and get a timer set and ready, and then we will send you off. All right.
All right.
Now, is the runner ready?
C.
All right, and go.
Sorry, that was a chord situation.
It's all good. Well, you're all set to go, so go do your thing. I'm going to go ahead and deafen you for the remainder of the run. Good luck. All right, and with that all being said, he is off. He's already running through the green hallways,
Yes.
taking the stealthy approach. Honestly, can't really blame him. It's definitely a good route to take if you want to keep your stealth bonus at the start. Ooh, I was about to say, is he... Oh, I think he had himself a little shotgun blunder there. It looked like he pulled up getting ready to sling some shells and then just nothing. He must have had it on safety or something. All right. Now let's see. Let's see what he rolls for a start. Honestly, considering he just started with a pump action shotty, he probably doesn't really need anything. Maybe a free sight. That's about it. Let's see. All right. I think he's... All right, and now he is in it. He's in his first hold. Due to his little blunder from earlier, I don't think he has the stealth bonus, but that still doesn't mean he can't make up for... You can always make up for a lack of stealth with copious amounts of speed. All right, let's see what he does. He's got himself a nice little lineup here from that corner there. He can easily just chill there. And all right, he's got his first static, third, fourth, fifth. Oh, I think that's one more. It's right above you, dude. And that's it. That is it for the first hold. A nice, super quick first hold take. We'll love to see it. Bro is running at Usain Bolt speeds through these vents. Making his way to the second supply point up in Loft. He just ran right past that Sosig. I think that Sosig needed a second there. Right. Who knows? Hey, maybe that's something we might have to do. Is we might have to start keeping track of times and see who gets the fastest time through these runs. I'd imagine there's a way we could do it by looking back at some of the VODs, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think that might be a bit too much work for us. All right. Now, with that being said, he is gonna make his way up to crossover. That was interesting. All right, for those of you who have no idea what he just did, so what he did is he used the little wrist menu to hot swap between arm swinger and classic twin stick. And since the little wrist menu is, well, on the wrist and it's not, you know, something there, I think for this round we have deemed it legal as long as you're only switching between arm swinger and twin stick. Not sure if this will change later down the line, but for this particular run, we are leaving it an A-OK. And that was a very quick pardon clear.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
Honestly, I want to know what the strategy behind the arm swinger twin stick swap is. Is it is he using arm swinger to get to the holds faster and then twin stick to get more control? Interesting questions to ask for later. All right, the swarms are up. Looks like he had to double tap the first. Yep, he's got the first and the second. Now his last one should be right behind him somewhere. Where is it? Oh man, he lost it. He doesn't know where it's at. Oh, it's right above him. And that is it for the second hold in crossover.
Data extracted. 5 override tokens found.
Now it's time for the man to
Next system node and
conquer the inclinator. All right. Ooh, that's interesting. He did not take the zip line. He's just sprinting across the bridge. I guess for him, running is just faster than any other mode of transportation. I wonder if he'll ever use the zip lines and inclinator, though. That is my honest question. Having himself a little bit of a shootout in Fenestra.
override token found.
Ooh, rolling the 6-point assault rifles and getting himself a just a holy grail of a pick, getting himself the G36. Unfortunately, it's the one with, you know, that red dot scope combo sight, but on the bright side, he can go from 30 to 100 in just one mag upgrade. Looks like he's rolling himself a shield dog right off the rip. Bro knows his stonks. He's either gonna save that for later, or he's gonna use it in inclinator. Yeah, sorry, dude. There's no way to adjust that or anything. I don't think it's just there. And there it is. There's the 100 round Double snail drum. Like he got himself jacketed hollow points? I'm not sure what he bought. It was either... I think that was either tracers or jacketed hollow points. If he got JHPs, I am intrigued to see how this works out for him. He is literally just sprinting so fast that the light of those laser alarms just can't catch him. Yeah, perhaps the jacketed hollow points are indeed for just exclusively getting headshots. Not a bad strategy though. I will give him that. It's a sound thought process. All right, and he is now in it. He is in the inclinator.
Analyzing system.
Taking a very interesting spot at just one level below, one level from the top.
Neutralized.
All right, his hardens are up. I think he got the first. Got the second. Third. Oh, I think he's using the scope to try to snipe the center. All right, and there's his fourth, fifth. I think he's got like one more. Either that or I miscounted. I didn't. Is that all of them? Oh, yep, there he goes. He's moving fast. Oh man, I was concerned. Anytime, and there's the last of the hardens. He's just sprinting all over the place. All right. Keeping a spot all the way at the top where he can't be flanked from behind, holding that door down. This is an interesting strategy. I don't know how it's going to work for him because all those SOSIGs have been building up. Oh, hey, and there's the shield dog. Looks like that was all part of the plan from the start. All right, he's got his first. Got his second. Got the third. The fourth. Should be one or two more, and that's it for the swarms.
Advancing to next system layer.
All right, he is just locking it down in inclinator. In fact, I would be inclined to say that he might make it out of this one. Oh man, I spoke too soon. I'm sorry, dude. My bad puns are punishing you and not me. It's okay though. He's got the he obviously has the situation under control. That was a little bit. All right, making his way back to the top. His recursors are up. Taking a little extra time. Got the first. Now it's just the second and last. Gonna clear out some SOSIGs to give himself some extra breathing room. Ooh, hey, getting himself some assistance from the SOSIGs.
Thank you.
Love to see that.
Advance to next system node.
Now he is all done with inclinator. Really, And just like that, he just forfeited the stealth bonus right off the rip. You know what? That perfectly works out because now he doesn't have to worry about taking it slow and easy into the void. Just zipping and zooping right through these hallways. All right. See, making his way into the force supply point. Oh man, I think competition jitters are getting a little bit to him. He had a little bit of shake on that reload there. Ooh, I hope that doesn't come back to bite him later. I would love to see this guy make it through. All right. Getting himself a bullet boost. Getting himself another bullet boost. And finally got himself a infinite ammo dog. I have a feeling he was specifically looking for that. Probably going to, more than likely, going to use it on orthogonal. But the bright side is, he's got himself a decent shotgun and a really good assault rifle. Really thinking about the power tool. Wait, hold up. Is he leaving behind the infinite ammo dog? He didn't. Okay. Whew. Bro, he almost gave me a heart attack. I was like, oh no. I've definitely made that mistake before, and every time it's like, ah, fuck. All right. Ooh, took a shot on the way in, but he is now in the fourth hold, locking it down in void. Got himself a very interesting position on one of the platforms that's on the far, I guess from his perspective, the far right. All right, the stealths are up. He's got the first, got the second. All right, losing the others. The third, the fourth, and the fifth. I think that's all of them. No, it's not. There's still one more that's just hiding on him. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. He just found it. And that is it for the stealths. Now it's time to see how he handles the polymorph, the dummy thick recursive. Wonder if he's saving one of those shield dogs specifically for the polymorph, which is a very solid strategy. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have a shield dog. It's just ammo dogs. Totally forgot. All right, the polymorph is up. It's in an interesting spot. He's taking it slow on the shots there. Kind of hard to see with that big chonkin red dot. Who needs a field of view when you're aiming? I like my tunnel vision. Thank you very much. All right, and he's got it. There goes the polymorph. Looks like he's down to about little bit above half health. So he's still looking pretty good for when that regenerative pops up. You know, I suppose once you take a hit, health becomes a resource instead of a hindrance. And there's the thing that is going to make those jacketed hollow points a little less desirable. The breacher boys. But I suppose you don't have to worry about it if you hit them in the right spot. We need a Wilhelm scream for that Sosig falling into the void. Here, let me see if I can get my best to. All right, the regenerative is up, and it looks like he's just gonna saw blade it and take it left and right. And there goes the regenerative, and with the regenerative goes the fourth hold. DOYS over here on his way to bigger and better things, or at least that's what I would say if he wasn't going to jump into the Terrabine. Honestly, Turbine and Inclinator being on this particular seed has got to be just absolutely egregious to our runners. He's taking a very interesting route going through the vents. Does he like the vents?
Does this kill you? Yes. Okay, good to know.
Straight up, he's venting. Some imposture behavior. All right, making it into the final supply point. Ladies and gentlemen, and those in between. I am very excited to see what he gets for a final weapon. If I was to guess, he's probably going to get more power-ups because maybe upgrade his ammo to like armor piercing or something like that. That would be my guess. But right now, he's got himself a very solid loadout. He's got a G36 with 100-round drums, a 870 pump shotty. He's looking pretty good as far as a loadout goes. All you really need for this map is just a good AR or battle rifle and a shotgun. Ooh, looks like he's choosing to put a suppressor on the G36. Interesting. And getting himself a shield dog in the process, and that's it for his token points. He has spent everything.
I can tell that's not the right way to be.
Hey, yo, we got ourselves a big spender. Freaking straight up money bags.
Is this the right way?
I feel like that would be the opposite for someone who's saving all their tokens for the end. That would be an interesting addition to the scoring system, though. But we won't get too far into it. And just like that, he is in the last and final hold. Ladies and gents and those in between, DOYS is in the Terrabine. Let's see if he can lock it in. From what I've been seeing, I am very confident he should be able to... He should be okay.
Cascading encryption detected. Neutralized.
Let's see. Looks like his cascading is up. He's chipping away at it. Popping the little popcorn thingamabobs. What would you guys call these nodes after they've been popped? Just call them the popcorn.
Advancing to next system node.
The cheesy bites. I'm gonna go with the cheesy bites. But I suppose popcorn is also fitting. Anyway, it looks like he's holding himself up in a corner, looking to cover Max. Keep himself covered as much as possible while holding a good angle. Not a bad strategy. And the orthogonal is up. Let's see. He's going to reload. Popping his shield, popping his infinite ammo, and now he is just going to go ham on the orthogonal. Looks like he's got a good chunk of it down already. It's really hard to see past that red dot sight. I'm going to be real with you. But either way, whether we could see or not, that orthogonal was no big deal. He saw it. He could see past that matrix of a red dot scope. All right. Looks like he's back in his corner, keeping it locked down. All right. Ooh, already popping a bullet boost. I guess his plan is he's going to pre-pop it so he can make good on Sosa control, and then he'll just all right, the refractive is up. Looks like he popped himself another bullet boost. All right, now is he going to switch to the shotgun? Nope, he's going all G36 on this bad boy. He's got one shot. We got 2 shots. 3 shots. And 4 shots with jacketed hollow points from a 5.56. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Anyway, we have DOYS over here finishing with a... That looks like a 118. That is a really, really solid score. Let's go ahead and undeafen him. And grab his score and all that good stuff. All right.
Because I still can't hear anything.
All right. Howdy, howdy. How are we feeling, DOYS?
This is my second time beating Institution.
Second time beating Institution? Really? Really? Your second time beating Institution in general?
Yes, this was the God Run.
I don't believe you. With that score, I can't believe this is your second time beating Institution. I'm calling fibs. Straight fib.
No, like
straight
this
fibber
is-
fibber behavior.
no. I actually mainly play on hallways. Okay, this anyone could win with this,
That is
especially. Like I didn't have to reroll like at all except for that one time.
yeah. Well, I mean that is definitely a very solid loadout. You just kind of main the G36 and the 870 Marshall. Well, if you could do me a quick favor and go ahead and get close up to your final score, and we'll go ahead and we'll get that punched in super fast. See here.
One. Am I allowed to spawn my options yet?
Yeah, you can spawn your options if you
Yeah,
like.
1 minute. Let me.
Hmm? Oh.
How do I spawn? And how do I?
Well, there you go. Got the screen cap. You're kind of in the way a little.
I'm really bad with this camera. Anyway.
It's all good. That's fine. Right where that's at. One. 118.
No, like, look. Number 3, 824950.
Oh wait, no.
No, I genuinely think the meta for like live runs is probably it's definitely a power up meta, but do you see this number 3 run? That was when I got to the final yellow one on the final hold on seed 9, and I had also a really good loadout. I happened to get a thermal vision scope and smokes, so that was probably the best loadout for this seed, I would say.
Yes, sir.
Simply because, and obviously, if
All right.
that were to be added, then
Yeah.
it would be like a 6-point site. But
Yeah, that would be pretty nice. All right, so we've got your scores in. If you want to switch back to the other camera thing.
oh yeah,
All right, no big deal. All right. So with that being said, how are you feeling about that run though? Some.
I mean, I think I'm probably top 64 in terms of like uh what do you call it? Live runs currently.
Well, if you would like to know, currently on the free for all scoreboard with your uh score of 118, you are currently at 18th place amongst the other free for all attendees.
I have no complaints. That is pretty decent.
Yes, sir. You are doing a very solid job here. Some very interesting choices. I saw when you got the G36, you opted for what was that? Jacketed hollow point?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the thought process behind JHP?
1 minute, let me check. This isn't this slightly better for armor?
Uh for armor, no. But for pop and Sosig heads, yes. If you hit the fleshy bits, it does max damage.
I mean, I guess the kind of reasoning is, oh yeah, that's what, my bad. The kind of reasoning I would say is that because you have so much quantity, you can kind of get the best of both worlds in terms of like quality and quantity of your shots. Like if you put like 15 into anything, that's like a good 12 seconds you have to deal with everything else.
Hmm?
But if you're able to get one directly, that's pretty decent.
Got you. So just kind of like spray into an enemy until you hit one of the squishy bits kind of strategy.
I mean, it's not necessarily that. It's more like there's definitely there are times where you want quantity and there are times when you want quality. And like in terms of like spray to pray shots, this doesn't affect that much, but in terms of like precision shots, this does affect that.
Hmm.
I do that in every run.
All right. I think I understand the thought process. Hold up. There we go.
Usually I actually take grenades, but this run, uh, because of this, I kind of opted for a more late game centric strategy. I probably could have finished out this run like
Hmm.
8 points cheaper, maybe, I would say.
All right. Well, I guess there's one question that I have that a few other in chat are also asking. Why the hot swap between Arm Swinner and Twin Stick?
In terms of hold 2, I would, because it's like such a small space, speed is not your one priority, and that's like the advantage you get from arm swinger. Uh, Speed is more of the priority everywhere else, but in terms of like hold 2, um, you get more. You don't fall off ledges as often, and also like you know where you're gonna go, basically.
Gotcha. You're basically picking speed over control type of thing.
Yeah, like arm swinger is great for. I was actually gonna do. Originally, I was planning on doing single stick on everything that is a hold except for hold 3, and arm swinger on hold 3 and everything else. But I realize you don't get the same control in void, and for hold 5, it's also just a huge hold.
All right, not a bad idea. All right. Oh, here's one for you. Hoyt in chat has asked the cascading bits. What do you think they should be called when the cascading is, popped and it's just the little floaty bits? What would you call those?
What are you talking about? The
You know the cascading encryption, the one where when you
That's the gray
pop it,
one, yes.
yeah, it's the black one, and when you shoot it, it's got those like gold glowing yellow bits that kind of like pop out as you shoot them.
I mean, that's like sparks, right?
Sparks. hmm
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could call them sparks. That's not a bad name for them. The Sparky
Uh,
bits.
yeah.
All right.
Also, I don't know why you're able to like access the rest of the map in Institution. And I guess for like after you've
I think if I was to take a guess, I imagine Anton didn't want to make a whole separate room for the
are you able to get up to this position without
fun.
beating it?
Funny enough, you can get up to that position if you just have if you have yourself a grappling hook. It's 100% doable.
Is the screen there as well?
The screen? No, it's not there. The screen only
No.
pops up.
Oh,
It's like there's another spot similar in Northwest Dakota, that big helipad you go to.
yeah.
You can go up there as well. Uh, but with that being said, we have one more question that is going to be asked throughout the entire free for all, and that is what is your take on the biggest question, more important than the meaning of life? Why hot dogs?
Well, I mean, because you can separate them into links, so you're able to create a head, a torso, a abdomen, and a foot.
It's simplicity and efficiency combined into two things. If only us human beings could be so simplicit, just simply that perfect. I think
I
I
mean,
think
it's a function choice in terms of like the game design as well. Like
I guess there's
you
that
need
too.
like somewhere that you need like a scaling damage from head to toe, similar to in other FPS games,
Right.
but it has to be a non-human
Oh, I
target.
thought I thought
So,
you were trying to tell everyone in chat that we need a return to hot dog or something.
oh, we can do that too. I'm not opposed to that idea.
All right. Well,
Wait, am I allowed to plug my friend's website?
website? Hmm?
Yeah.
Uh, maybe. Not this time. What kind of a website is it, real quick? If you can sum it up super fast with like a few words.
Domain unblocking.
Domain unblocking. Maybe
Hey,
not this time. I think that's a question we'll probably have to ask for later down the line.
hey, shout out to Ben anyway. Can't say the website, but if you know him, you know him.
All right, gotcha. All right. Well, with that being said, is there anything you would like to say to the chat before we close her out?
I don't think bullpups are that bad.
Oh man, that is a spicy take. You're gonna light it up in general chat with that one. All right. Well, with that
I have a
being
good one.
yeah, with that being said, the scores are taken, questions answered. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, I have been your host, Dragon on Your Shirt,
I
and
will be happy
we
to see what
will
people say about this.
for sure. All right.
I can't
Well,
wait to read chat. Fuck.
well, we will see you all next time in the next round of First to Worst. You all take care.